Okay, so here's a fun one that's going to be extremely easy, and then it's going to get to a point where I don't know what I'm doing anymore, which is exactly why I want to do this. Okay, so we're going to make a little part here. Again, I'm just kind of farting around. We're basically making a bolt or a screw. Okay, a cap screw. Now, I guess is the head is that big, and this is about that big. Okay, so once you have these done, then we'll go ahead and we'll put in the diameter of these guys, which is 0.266 or 266 thousandths, I believe is how you say that. I am not an engineer. I am not a machinist. So everything I do on here is completely self-taught. So I'm just going through the motions, trying to figure out how to do it. From what I can tell, the threads here are, again, I don't know how you say this, 8/32. I'm not sure if that's right, or just 8/32. 8/32s, not sure, but it's 164 thou is the I believe is the nominal, might be the actual, no, I believe it's actually the outer dimension. So once we have that, essentially we are done with this portion here. Okay, you can make this so pretty if you want, if you're anal retentive like I am. So you have this. Because we've done it with a center line, all you have to do is just hit this revolve button, and bam, you have a screw. Okay. There is no chamfer on the end, and there is no radii that I could see. It looked like it was just all good. However, there is a chamfer on the very top. Exactly how far it is kind of iffy. When I measured a couple of them, what I was coming up with was the distances between here and here. All right. It seemed that none of them were less than 148,000. Okay. So this is good. Okay. As far as from what I could tell. Now, once this is done, you can go into create to put in the threads. Obviously, this is the portion we're threading, not the cap. These threads are kind of a silly thing, but here you have your 8-32 UNC. I believe that is like Unified Course or something like that. Again, if anybody knows, correct me, if I'm wrong, because this is all new to me. For whatever reason, Fusion 360 always defaults to the wrong class. So it is 2A. It is right-handed. I want to see what they look like. And then there's also this, all right? There's full length here. So, not all of them. It may not go all the way to the very top. Okay? From what I can tell, none of them had a distance from here down. All right? Like, most of them went all the way to the very, very top. A couple of them were down in this kind of area here. But they basically have a clearance of 62 thou, if anyone's interested. Okay. I'm just going to leave it as full length. Okay. So there we have that. All right. And now we get to draw the this bad boy in the top here. Okay. Now, another funny thing about 360 that is just it's an interesting program. I like it because it's cheap. I like it because it does do a lot of really cool things. but there's a lot of things I do not like about it. I do not have any experience with SolidWorks, so one of these days maybe I'll have it. Okay, so we have circumscribed and inscribed. So as we're going into here, it looks like this is, yeah, this is what I want. It is the outside of the lines here, all right, which is 125 thou, or nope, see, that's not right. This is why you mess with this program, because that is clearly not right. So let me see if I've done something funny here. We'll go back in. Nope, this is right. Okay, so maybe I'm just being dumb, you know what I mean, and I'm not hitting something right or whatever. But again, this is for people. Okay, so no, this is the wrong one. Yeah, you want this one. 0.125. See, that's just not right. It's supposed to be 0.125 from the complete other end to the other end. What if I do this divided by 2? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Why? I don't know. Again, if someone can explain that to me, that would be absolutely wonderful, because that does not make any sense to me. Let me see, using the center point and the midpoint of one edge. But see, this is, yeah, see, this is not right. What if I just try it here, though? Let's try it. Again, way too big. So if we do it, yeah, see, I don't know. Again, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why? There's too many things about this program that just do not make any sense to me. Okay, so there we have it. This is our, maybe I can make it constrained if I do this. Nope. So yeah, I don't know. Again, if anybody can explain this to me, that would be absolutely wonderful, because this is a program. It's the only one that I have, and it is extremely frustrating. Oh, okay, it did work. Okay, there we go. So again, we'll put in our arbitrary construction line to make sure everything is constrained. Brilliant. So anyway, there we have it. Okay, now this goes to a depth of at least 77 thou. Now, how about we do this, but then we keep it, oh no, I always have to type in 0.77 thou. Instead of just being able to change directions or something, maybe someone can explain to me why I can't just put in 0.077, hit enter, and then just drag this guy down. I don't know. Maybe SolidWorks works that way as well. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so bam. The thing I don't like about this is that it's flat in the bottom. It's not really flat on the real ones. It actually has like an angled bottom to it, because you know, clearly it's stamped into it with a big press, right? So the real ones actually have like a line that comes down like that, all right, if you were to section it in half. Okay, but it's okay for all intents and purposes. This works just fine. Okay, so there we have our thing. However, it is missing something. It has what is called a 52 pitch straight knurl. Okay, and it's to a depth of 0.0137. No clue what that means. Okay, I like I've said before, I am not an engineer, so this is something that I have tried to figure out, and I just physically cannot. Here, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to make a circle that is the outside diameter, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the outside diameter. Interesting. Oh, hold on. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so it said to a depth of negative 0.0137. Okay, bam. So that's how far the knurling goes. Now, 52 straight knurl. Does that mean that it's actually 52? There's actually 52 of them? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's pretend that we are actually not engineers and this is something that we're using for the very, very first time. Because that's what these tutorials are designed to be, is for people like me who have never used something like this before. Okay, so we're just going to assume it's 45 degrees. Okay, because nothing on 52 pitch straight knurl parallel blah 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 to a depth of nothing says that it's not 45 degrees. Okay, so we'll turn this guy back on. We're going to cut this. Yeah, see what we're doing here? We're going to cut it to the bottom of here. All right, so cool. We've cut a little guy. Okay, and then we can do pattern, circular. You can click this guy, and then you can click the axis. Okay, now if we type in 52, it's too many. So clearly it's not 52. I've looked at some of these manuals, and it's trying to explain to someone like me what exactly is going on, and I'm just not smart enough to figure this out. Okay, this is probably not right at all. Okay, but we're gonna leave it as this until someone, if someone can explain to me what it is that I'm doing wrong, like what this means. 5-2 pitch straight knurl. Okay, to a depth of 137 10,000ths. Is that how you say that? The diameter being 266 thousandths. Okay, if there's some mathematical equation that there is or something that I'm supposed to be doing, yeah, that would be great, because this is all I can figure out with my, again, I am completely self-taught. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's basically it. Again, we're going to go in and we're going to attempt to put in the material, which is supposed to be whatever AISI 4037 is. Again, if someone can explain that, what that means. Oh, it looks like it's stainless, perhaps. But there is no 40. Nope. I stand corrected, because AISI also has these numbers. So there is no number with that number on there, so that's nice. So again, I don't know if these same issues are, I know there's a billion different types of steels, so I don't know if that's just what it is. But if someone can explain to me if maybe SolidWorks doesn't have these issues, I will gladly move over to SolidWorks, even though it is literally like 10 or 100 times the price. No, 10 times the price. But this is a hobby of mine. I do enjoy this immensely. Like I said earlier, this is something that I absolutely love doing, even though it's frustrating to me because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully there's someone out there that can explain to me what exactly I'm doing wrong, or just kind of nudge me in the right direction. Either way, I appreciate you watching another video. This is my attempt at drawing maybe what is one of these. Again, I could be wrong with this knurling thing. Man, it messes with me, and the materials are something that definitely messes me up. But just like on the end of every video that I will be doing, we will put in the part numbers. I'm basically just going to, I'm not going to do every single part, mostly because I can't. A lot of these are extremely difficult for me. I do that a lot. I have caps turned on. And they're just not something that I want to show everyone that I'm doing incorrectly. So I'm just going to go through the ones that to me are easy ones for someone who is just getting into this, can kind of follow along and make the part, whatever it is. But it's not something like we're making, say the bolt carrier or the bolt, which are interesting to say the least. Especially there's some interesting little cuts on there that essentially what you're drawing is the cut you're making on the part, and they can be very challenging. So I'm just gonna kind of go through parts that I think are kind of incrementally more difficult and add more challenging features. So I thank you for watching this video. If you have any tips, if the audio's messed up or if the video's messed up or something like that, or if I'm doing something completely wrong, just let me know and I will come back in. I will edit the video. I will give you, a heads up for thanks, for pointing me in the right direction. And I hope you stay tuned. The next one we're going to do is the charging handle latch. Okay. Not the PRI one or something like that. That's not something that is aside from the standard just parts that are involved in this model. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you then. And y'all have a good night, okay? And because I'm new at this, now watch me attempt to turn this off. I found it. Good night.